Here's Crowder following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Crowder, the pass to Johnson. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for two. Johnson's got his first 2 points of the night. Inside. On the wing, Irving. He's guarded by Thomas. And here's James outside. Good. LeBron's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, so far for Coach Brad Stevens, the Celtics have had nothing but praise for their outstanding young coach. No surprise for those of us who know Brad. The team is really moving ahead in the rebuilding process, and he gets a lot of the credit for that.
And they're pushing it up. Now, here is Irving. He's got 5, unloads, and there's another one for the...
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
And part of the reason why the Celtics are ahead of schedule in their rebuild is because of Coach Brad Stevens. He has everyone on the same page.
You know what? You talk around the league about Coach Stevens, and other coaches are just astounded by his work ethic. People around the league think he's already a top coach and could be one of the greats by the time he's done if he stays at the professional level.
Now, here is Irving after LeBron James's miss. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Irving against Thomas. Just 5 to shoot. Unloads from 9. And that one's good. Irving's got 9.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Brad Stevens and I got a chance to talk for a bit. The one player on his mind in this matchup is Kevin Love. And it's not for his scoring ability, but for the harm he can do to a team on the backboards. You saw what he can do to teams if he goes unchecked, Coach said. We don't want to let him get up and get over 20 or 30 rebounds on us. And to do that, we got to check him out each time a shot goes up. Guys, easier said than done.
And thank you for that, Doris. Here's Dellavedova. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. The dish to Fry. And it's good, assisting on the play with Dellavedova. Fry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Cleveland.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Celtics ball.
.137 left in the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Timothy Mozgov. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
1:33 left in the first quarter. Here's Smart. Shot clock at 6. The Celtics need to get a shot off from deep. Thomas.
And how about the interior defense here early on? They have really shut down the middle.
And that's always your first priority defensively, Greg, and I think they're doing a nice job.
And how thrilled must have Evan Turner been last season to get a second chance. Clark with the boost in minutes, confidence, coaching staff. His game almost just changed overnight.
Yeah, he's a guy who needs the basketball. He's such a good, solid playmaker and has excellent size. Never had a chance in Indiana to really handle the ball and play to his strengths because of Paul George and Lance Stevenson, but he found a nice niche in Boston.
Well, you know what he can do after watching him for so many years with the Buckeyes.
Yeah, he's terrific. Good basketball IQ, too.
The shot's good from Smith.
3 points.
51 seconds left in the first. Now here's Thomas. Defense is right there. They set the pick. Jerebko at the elbow. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Jerebko's got 5 now.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Smith outside. Another 3 for Cleveland.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Shoots from 8, and the shot is long. Now here's Shumpert. He's covered closely. Good as it goes. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
What a 3 at the horn as they end the quarter on a high note.
Couldn't agree more. That'll give them a nice little lift, I think, going into the next one.
Let's take them back.
And a chance to hear from LeBron James as he talked about the challenge of remaining calm and collected throughout the ups and downs of the NBA season.
Fix your coat, prepare for 40 below spit. 7 days.
For me, at a younger age.
Again, just another part of the maturation process for LeBron. He's become such the consummate pro.
Yeah, he really has been. It's amazing to see the pressure he's dealt with and the way he's handled it with that even-keeled nature. You know, he's as solid and steady as they come at this point in his career. Nothing phases him, nothing rattles him.
And welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we're ready to get going once more. And the players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. And looking at what we've seen, Cavaliers pretty much in control here, it would appear.
Defense paying huge dividends for them through the first.
Excellent hustle, and you know the coach has to be pleased with that effort at the defensive end.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Turner is out there with Avery Bradley. Then it's Jay Crowder. Then it's Jared Sullinger. And it's Johnson in at the power forward. Here's Sullinger. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
Here's Irving. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs, swept the Celtics. In the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, and even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way, and that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title. Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Puts it up from 17, and again it's Cleveland.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
No denying it, injuries were a big part of the storyline in the Cavs postseason. Fortunately, LeBron James was otherworldly after the first round. Took care of the Bulls, then went on to sweep the Hawks to get back to the finals.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter.
Celtics call timeout.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And for the Cavs last season, their toughest test would be in the finals against the Warriors. Like every other team, they just couldn't handle the Warriors for a full series. A great run to the finals, and surely they'll want to return there this season. You know what? I think he had to call timeout right now just to get his guys to regroup because they were really ragged out there.
Yeah, they've got to get some things straightened out, and sometimes the best way to do that is with the timeout. They look to be overwhelmed right now.
Thank you, Kevin. Brad Stevens had some words for his team over the break. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through Sullinger. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. He also wants to see a patient offense. Work for the shot, move the ball around, and as he told them, quote, if you don't see a good shot, find someone who does. Guys, they've got a decent hole to dig themselves out of, but still a lot of time left to do it. We'll see if those adjustments help.
Thanks again, Doris. Ball's knocked loose. And here we go. Shumpert running it up the court. Crowder with the steal. He kicks it to Turner. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here. Well, taking a look at Avery Bradley, his career's been kind of up and down. Greg started out in high school where he developed into one of the nation's top prospects in high school.
You know, it's a great point. And as a college freshman, really established himself as one of the top defensive guards in the country, won numerous awards, then enters the draft after only 1 year.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Outside Turner, the pass to Sullinger. Great touch on the 16-footer. Sullinger's got his second bucket of the night.
That mid-range jumper is just another one of his weapons.
Irving for three. Oh, my. He'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. It's going to be on Avery Bradley. Kyrie Irving may be the best ball handler in the league. There are a lot of guys with a good handle. He is definitely in the top 5. If not, he's got to be in the conversation.
Arguably the most talented player at his position. I mean, he can get wherever he wants to on the court. He's athletic, an unbelievable finisher as well. I think that's something that oftentimes gets underrated. Maybe the best finisher in the league.
And the dunk by James.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Thomas. They get a hand on it. The Cavaliers, another fast break opportunity here. And Thompson throws it down.
Really a heads-up play on both ends there. The steal and the push on the break.
Rapid-fire basketball at its best. Boom, 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 bang. And, you know, Kyrie Irving really ambidextrous as a ball handler because you can't play him to one side, and he's ambidextrous as a finisher, too. He's so creative and crafty. Terrific at the rim with both hands.
Johnson with a screen on Shumpert. Here's Thomas. 4 on the clock. Bradley with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on you.
Johnson against Thompson. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
You know, he might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
And one thing about Irving's ball handling, he does a great job of protecting the ball. A very low rate of turnovers for a player as aggressive as he is on the bounce.
Shumpert gets a wide-open look. And another three for Cleveland.
And they've done a great job of just keeping the pressure up on the scoreboard.
And that's why they're starting to pull away. I mean, not becoming conservative at all. Just adding to the lead. I love seeing a team do that.
And Thomas, here we go. A good look from Bradley. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Bradley's got 5 points so far. Irving against Bradley. From 10 feet out. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
The Celtics have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Here's Crowder. Off target from outside. Cleveland's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. Crowder with the steal. Down low. Here's Bradley. Good D by Love.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Here's Shumpert. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
You know, really, quite honestly, Shumpert is as good as it gets when you consider knocking down shots like that.
Knocked loose. And here we go. Love heading to the hoop. James dishes to Irving. There's the three. And another three for Cleveland.
It's just run of the mill for him. Typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. It's good from the top of the key. Thomas got 4 points this quarter. Shumpert. The shot will not go. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Cavaliers on top, just dominating this one. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, I'm here with...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We welcome you to the halftime show on 2K Sports. What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He ended up with 19 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 steal. The first 2 quarters went very well for him. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing? And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
They're getting completely outworked on the glass. Giving up that many rebounds is how you dig yourself into a hole like this, Ernie. They want to close the gap on the scoreboard. They got to close the gap on the boards. You like that, Ernie? They want to close the gap on the scoreboard. They got to close the gap on the boards. Oh, so good.
And that's going to do it